When I was a kid, I didn't actually have a dream job. Um, I never really dreamed of being an astronaut or like a football player. The way I was raised, I just wanted to be successful and complete college, be able to support myself and eventually a family. So that's kind of what my goal has been growing up. I didn't really know I wanted to do anything. Well, I mean, I wanted to do engineering in some sort of way when I was in like late middle school. Um, but yeah, I didn't really have it. I think it's good to set goals, but setting goals at, in a, setting goals during an efficient time period. So take it step by step, graduate or get promoted from middle school to high school to college, eventually be a college graduate, um, and then go from there. But as long as you're being successful and are able to be self dependent or self sufficient, then I think that should be your dream. And just being able to support yourself, essentially. So I hope this helps. When I was in high school, I wanted to be an engineer. I didn't know what field of engineering I wanted to go into. Um, and one of my teachers that I was in class with previously did some computer science work with Lockheed Martin. And he kind of just told me about how good of a company that is and like how good of a field and study computer science can be and computer engineering. So he kind of paved the way for that. But when I was growing up, I was always someone who would play a lot of video games. I was on the computer a lot, so it kind of just matched how I grew up and what I was into. So when I got to college, that was the major I picked, and now I have an internship um, as a model-based systems engineer, and eventually a full-time job after I graduate. So it was a good path to go on. Okay, so what we have here is a water pump for our pool over there. How it works is when you drop it in the water, this floats up. Well, it floats is technically on right now. So it floats up, which activates a coil inside this device here, which creates a magnetic field in this little cylinder here. And when you drop this magnet in the cylinder, you can already hear it vibrating. When you drop it in there, the magnet spins because of the reverse polarization caused from the magnetic field. So when I just turned it off. So you put it in there and it connects to this wheel here. When the magnet spins, it spins the paddles of this wheel, which push the water out of this port here, which is usually connected to a hose. As you can see. What's going on, everyone? This is Daniel Moss, and this is my friend Cash. If I had one message to give to my younger self is that just be very careful what you're posting online because a lot of people can see it. So whatever you're posting online, please be careful because it might come back to bite you in, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years, depending on what you're posting. And it just gives a bad image if it's something that's not in good taste. So just be very careful of what you're posting online, um, what you're sending to people, because once you send it, once you post it, it's out there. It's not something you can get back. So just be cautious. I hope this helped. What's going on, everyone? I'm just gonna give you some cybersecurity related advice. Make sure your password is different for each account you have. Doesn't even have to be a completely different password, just make it something that's more unique. The shorter your password is, the easier it is to crack. And most people will have the same password for each of their accounts, so if someone knows your password, they're going to log into pretty much all of your accounts. Take your identity, maybe. This is cash, by the way. So make sure you're very careful about what your password is, and never, ever, ever give out your credentials. And be careful, because people are always trying to steal your credentials. And just be careful what you're logging into, because there's a lot of bad people out there that are trying to do bad things for personal gain. Yeah, I hope this helped you. I hope this helped you guys out.